Hey, it's Annie. Today I'm going to share my things I'm obsessing over right now, like things that I cannot live without. These are all things that I use all the time that some of them I have backups of because I don't want to run out of them. And yeah, they're just really good. Everything here is like really good. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I try to mix it up when I'm sharing my videos so you don't see me use the same thing over and over and over again, although some of these I do share a lot and talk about a lot because I truly love them. And oh gosh, forgot two of the things were on my chair back there. Okay, you didn't see that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. These are things that are like really good that I love. I don't even know where to start. Okay, we'll start with this. This is something that I just started using, I think back in the spring, and it's the Australian Gold Mineral Foundation, or Mineral Sunscreen in 50. I love this sunscreen. It's really good. It's not heavy, it's not greasy. I just feel like it works really well. I love this. It says that it's tinted, but like for me, it wouldn't be enough just to wear as a foundation, but I do really love it. I actually like that it's tinted instead of having it with the white, you know how most sunscreens are, it's white. I'm already pale enough as it is, so I do like that it's tinted, but I love this sunscreen so much. I highly recommend it. I have combo skin and it works really well for me. I mean, it just blends in beautifully. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky or greasy or anything. I just really love it. And I have backups. I have backups of this because I don't want to run out. The It Cosmetics CC cream with the 50 sunscreen in it. I love this. You don't have to use a lot. It's really good coverage. It has a sunscreen, but I still think you should have a sunscreen with it. But I really do love this, especially you know, I'm using Retin-A, so you go through it. I'm just up to my Retin-A as well. I'm starting to get that little bit of dry patchiness, especially on my chin. If you have that, you know that some foundations just enhance that where others disguise it, and this is one of them that disguises. Besides that one, this one disguises it really well. So I love this. I have to have this on hand. One of my new favorite pressed powders is the one from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this one. I'm wearing it again today. I love it. It's just really light. It is like the lightest, most flawless. I mean, it's exactly what it says, is airbrushed flawless. I love it. So I'm wearing this in the color light. Let's see if it'll zoom in on that. I am pretty fair skinned, so, and you can see I've hit pan on it, and you see that? But I love this color. It's so light. I mean, it's just like butter. It's just like, even when you touch it, it's just so silky smooth. I have never used a powder that's this fine. It is really a lovely powder, and I put it on with my brush. I use my brush. I love it. Would highly recommend it. It is just like, I love it. I'm going to be trying some different powders because I like to do that on my channel. I like to try different things. You don't see me use the same thing over and over. You're just going to get bored with me. Plus, you probably want to change out and use some different things too. So I will share that, but I love this. I love it. I love it. Would highly recommend it. Another thing from Charlotte Tilbury that I love is her lip pencils. I love her lip pencils. They glide on really good. They're not drying to my lips. They go on really nice. They're not too greasy, because sometimes some lip pencils can be sort of, I don't know, they can be sort of, they're too slick. You know what I mean? This is so nice. I love the consistency in it. And honestly, you could use this as a lip liner, fill in your lips, and then put a gloss on top and go. I've done that before. I love it. So I'm getting low in some of mine. I need to replace them with new ones. I love them. And like I said, some of them will dry your lips out. Like these don't do that. I just love her lip pencils. So my favorite is Pillow Talk. It goes with a lot of the colors that I'm wearing. Another one I like is Iconic Nude, but I don't know if they have that one anymore. I do have a little bit left of that one, but I'm feeling like that one might be gone. I'm not sure, but if it's still available, I like the Iconic Nude as well. That's a really nice color. So those are my two favorites that go with pretty much all my, because I tend to wear more nude lipsticks, and it goes with all of that. I also love her lipsticks. I really do. Now I'm gonna try some other lipsticks. I'm gonna be ordering some other lipsticks, but I love her formulation. I really, really do. I have several of them, so I won't run out of her lipsticks. But I love this one. This one is Penelope Pink. So I'm gonna get close here so you can see. It's a really, really pretty nude corally color, really pretty. I just love it. It goes great with my skin tone. I just love her formula. I feel like when I use her lip pencil, and then I will always fill it in with that, and I put the lipstick on, I feel like I always have lipstick on. I don't feel like it just wears off. Even if I drink coffee, some of it's gonna come off on my coffee cup, or if I eat, but I feel like I always still have some lip pencil on or lipstick on, like it doesn't totally wipe off my lips, and I love that. I really, really love that. Something else that I'm obsessed about, and you've been following me, you know that I love Marc Jacobs lip glosses. I love these so much that I cannot run out of them. My two favorite colors are Moon Glow and Sugar Sugar, and I just purchased a couple at the Sephora sale. So before that sale is over, make sure that you grab a couple. I forget what the dates are. I should have this up before the sale is over, so make sure that you grab those, get them on sale. They're not overpriced. I think they're $28, but if you can get 20% off of that, you know, that's $4 less. So then it's what, so it's $24, whatever, but is worth every penny. I don't go through these like crazy. They last a long time, but I love the consistency. They're not sticky, they're not greasy, they're not heavy. I love the two colors that I use because it will just, it'll tone down a color a little bit, and I like that. So it's not clear, it's like lightly tinted. And I've also used it, like I said, with a lip pencil. I will use a lip pencil all over her, like Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. And then I will use this on top, and it looks beautiful. I love it. It's like a really, really nice look. So I cannot go without that. And I picked up a new one. This one's a little different for me. In the store, the color looked different. You know how the lighting is in the stores? So I did pick up this color, and it is called, I'll show you. It's called Wants Me with a question mark. That's the name of the color. But it's sort of purpley. I didn't know it was going to be that purple, so I'm going to have to find a color that it's going to work with. I'll let you see the color close up here. Oh, it's hard to see. You see, it's kind of like, it's more of a purpley color. So it's pretty, but I don't normally wear colors like that, so I'm going to have to see if I can find some color, maybe a nice pink color that I can put this on top of, and maybe it'll be pretty, because I don't do purple lips. And sometimes that's how it is when you go to the stores. It's like the lighting is so much different than it is at home. So, but I love those lip glosses. You know, I love them. I'm obsessed over them. I always have to have, I have one in my purse. I have one up here. Love them. Highly recommend. I have a couple, but I don't have a lot of blushes, okay? But I really, really, really love the consistency of Becca blushes. I just think they're really creamy. I think they go on beautifully. One thing about blushes, and another reason I don't have a lot of them, is I just feel like they last so long. I don't use a ton of blush on my face. I mean, I use it, but the colors that I use are so pigmented that, I don't know, they just last me a long time, so I don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't have tons of that. I get more eye color than anything, but I really love the Becca blushes. Now this one is Flower Child. I first discovered this when I got my Jaclyn Hill palette a couple years ago, and that's when I started wearing them. But let me show you this close up. So that is Flower Child. It's just a really pretty corally color. Let me see if I can put a little bit on my hand if you can see it. I am so pale. See if you can see that. It's just a really pretty soft color. Isn't that pretty? It's just really, really pretty and soft. I just love it. I love soft colors like that. I don't like anything, let's let that focus. I don't like anything too vibrant or bright. I just like softer blush colors, and I really, really love this one. The other one that I really, really love is from Chanel, and this is the Rose Initiale. So let you see that, see if it'll focus on that. It's a really, really pretty, soft color as well. Nothing overpowering. I will do a swatch too so you can see the color better. So let me get that. It's really soft. You see that on my hand? I mean, it's really soft. I like it because it's really natural looking. It's really, I love the consistency of their blushes. I'm pretty pale, so it's just really pretty. Hopefully you can see that on there. I really love it. I love their blushes as well. Obsessed with those two, love them. Like, I don't feel like I need to have a lot of blushes in my collection. I really, really love those right now. Another thing that I am obsessed with, and I have to use this every time I do my makeup, is the Urban Decay primers. Now, I used one from Tarte and I really like that, and then they discontinued it, and I just went back using this because I really do love it. Longer, it doesn't crease, and it also is better for, you're using a lot less product when you use an eye primer. You don't have to build it up as much when you have a good primer on your eyes. So this one I love. I'm obsessed with it. I always have to make sure that I have this on hand. I would be sad if I didn't. So I have a couple of these actually in my makeup bin. So this one is anti-aging, and I also have the one that's the original. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between the two. I think they're both really, really good. I would highly recommend it. But it's got this little wand in here, so it's slightly tinted. I mean, really slightly tinted. But it is nice that it is. Let's see that. So I just rub it right on my eyes, my eyelid, and then I blend it in. And then I apply my eyeshadow. So I love this. Something else that I'm obsessed with that I cannot go without is my Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I love this. I did try a drugstore option. I did not like it. And I just love this. I just feel like I love the pencil on it because it's just easy to work with, easy to draw on my brows. I like the little brush at the end. I love the color. I have two backups already. When I was on vacation last summer, I ran out of it. So I went to the Sephora there. They didn't have my color, so the color that I got was like way too dark. So now I make sure that I have two. So if I'm gonna go on a trip, I'm just gonna make sure that I have a brand new one with me, because that's the only thing about these pencils or lip pencils that are like this. When they just twist up like that, you don't know when it's getting to the bottom. But I love this. Absolutely worth the money. Would highly recommend it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Something else that I love of hers is her eye gel. So love this. After I do my eyebrows, I always make sure that I brush a little bit of this on to keep my brows in place. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I'll be honest, I haven't tried any other brow gels, but when you really like something, I just stick with it. I really love this. It doesn't flake. It doesn't get too stiff. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. It's just perfect. You know, you just put it on and just keeps your brows looking in place and fresh all day. Totally worth it. I love it. And this lasts a while too. It's not very expensive. I can't remember what it was, but it lasts a long time. I mean, I'm gonna say like 6 months or so it lasts. I don't know, but it lasts a long time. I love it. Something else that I just purchased, and I've heard about these like for a while now, but I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it every day, and I love, if you've been watching me a while, you know that I love Becca highlighters. I love them, but these highlighters are like, I just love them, okay? So this is the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. Oh my gosh, I love it. So first off, I love the packaging, and I love the fact that you can pop these out. So I could pop it out and I could put it in a different palette. I love that. I love the colors in here. So my two favorite colors that I use pretty much all the time are these two. So this one is Marshmallow, and this one is Starburst. So let me get you close so you can see what they look like. So those are the two that I use all the time. Today I put some of this on my eyes, on my eyelid, and I highlighted my brow bone with this. Two of these, I think these two are the ones that have a little bit of glitter in. Let me back it up here and see. I can't remember. Yeah, just a little bit of glitter, but it's not chunky glittery or anything like that, because I don't like glitter. But I love it because so like today I am wearing this on my cheek, right up here. And I love it because it's a nice, subtle, soft glow. That's what I like. It's not a shimmer. I don't like shimmer on my cheeks. It's really, really pretty. It's very creamy, but so, oh my gosh, I just love it. I mean, I just think it looks really, really natural. So if I'm out, it just looks like I have a nice glow, and I love that. And then, like I said, I'm using this as a highlighter today, and then I'm using this as my lid color today with my Anastasia Renaissance palette. So I love this palette, so worth the money. The Becca, if you want a price comparison, the Becca, which I love, but not as much as this, the Becca highlighters, each one is, I believe, $38. This whole palette was $40. And you get 4. Okay, so this is a better deal. So again, if the sale is still going on, I would jump on that because I love it. I mean, I think that it's gonna last a long time too, because you don't use a lot of color. I don't have to dig in there and do that. That's the thing about Anastasia shadows and her highlighters as well. They're so pigmented. You don't have to go in there with a brush. I just take it, my little highlighter brush, and I just sweep it on, and that's it. Like, I don't have to go in there. So those are gonna last me a long time. Totally, totally worth the money. And I like that you can depan them and put them in a smaller pan, so when you're traveling, you know what I mean? Love it, highly recommend it. Something else that I love, I know this is really pricey, but I truly love this. I use this every single day. And I was one of you for a long time. I would hear about this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not spending that much on a bronzer. That's just ridiculous. It's so expensive. I'm not going to do it. I finally did it. And I love it. So I got the Chanel Deschanel bronzer. I love this. I use it every day. There's some days that I don't even use a blush. I mean, there's some days that I'm just in a hurry. So I'll just put this on my face, do my foundation and everything. I'll just put this on, and it just gives my face a nice glow, gives my face some color, especially during the winter months. And I love it. I really, really do. And I've been using this for months now, and it looks like I haven't even used it yet. Seriously. I mean, I think this is going to last forever. I really do. I don't think I'll ever buy another one. So I really, really love it. Would highly, highly recommend it. And when you do this, you see how it has this? Make sure you keep this. If you don't keep that, it will get dried out. So don't do that. So make sure that you always keep that on top. What I use with that is from Chanel. And this is their contour, what does it say on here? Their powder contour brush. I really love it. I just love the shape of it. I can get in here and really put my, contour on in there. See how nice it fits on my face, and even in here. So I love this. I was looking for something that was similar to it because this is kind of expensive, and I couldn't find anything that was like this. So I purchased it, and I really, really do love it. I love it. I love this brush. It works great with this, and that's pretty much all I use this for, is for this, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The last thing that I've been obsessing over, and you're probably getting sick of it, but I'm just sharing what I'm obsessing over. I have a lot of eye palettes that are coming in, and I have some that I bought recently that I really, really do love a lot, and I will be sharing different looks. I'm trying to mix all my colors up, so I'm not. That's why I'm wearing my Anastasia today. I haven't worn that in a while, so I'm trying to wear some different things, and I'm going to try to create some different looks. I'm going to do holiday looks and everything. So, but this has been my really obsessive palette that I just love. Like, if I could only have one palette right now, like one, this would be the palette I would get, and it's the Jaclyn Hill palette, Morphe palette. I love it. I really, really do. I love all the colors in here. They're blendable. You get so many, look at all the colors you get in there. There's so many looks you can do with this. I love this palette. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. I love the blendability. The pigmentation, I love this palette. Totally recommend this palette. If you don't have it, you have to have it. You do. I just love it. I really, really do. I totally think it's worth the money. Like I said, if I could only have one palette, this would be the palette I would have. And I was not, this was the first Morphe palette I've ever bought. And I know that you might, if you've been following the, makeup gurus, you might have heard negative things about Morphe. I heard that too, but I still wanted to try this and I love it. I really, really honestly love it. I use it all the time. You're gonna see me use my other palettes right now too, because I wanna share different things, so I'm not sharing the same thing all the time, but seriously, I'm seriously obsessed with this palette. I love this palette. Probably one of my most favorite palettes ever. Really. I just love it that much. That's the thing about this palette, is I always get compliments on my makeup whenever I am wearing this palette. I really do love it. So before I go, because this is a new thing I've been doing, is sharing my outfit of the day. And you're not going to see anything really, really fancy on my channel, but it's just what I wear. So you're going to see what I wear. So today I am wearing my Barefoot Dreams sweater, which I hope you don't see cat hair on it or fuzzies. But I love these sweaters. They're so soft and cozy. I feel like I am wearing a blanket. It's so comfortable. So this is what I am wearing today. So I am wearing this with my leggings, my Hue leggings. And then if I go outside, I'll wear my, to pick my daughter up, I'll wear my riding boots under this. And then just have just a t-shirt that I got from Nordstrom last year. And my soft Barefoot Dreams sweater that I love. I wear these all the time. So I hope you're not going to get sick of seeing me wearing them. And then I have my bauble bar necklace. I wear my friends' necklaces too, but I switch it out, and so I've been wearing this one a little bit lately too. So I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I love spending time with you. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Helps my channel a lot. I know some people give it a thumbs down sometimes, and that's okay too. You're actually helping my channel, just so you know. But I would appreciate it, because if you give it a thumbs up too, then I know, or leave me a comment too and just let me know if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful to you, if there's anything you want me to share on my channel, any reviews or any topics or anything that you want me to share on the channel. Please let me know in the comments below. I do listen to you, and I've done videos when people have requested certain things. I always, go through there. I may not do it right away. I have a list going of different things that I'm going to share, but I do love to hear what you want to watch. So please make sure you leave me a comment below. And you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will leave the links below, and I will also leave below all the links for everything that I shared in the video today. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye.